Who says that anger or jealousy is bad? Who says that? I shouldn't feel anger. I shouldn't be jealous. Who says that? All your emotions are messengers. They all come here to tell you something. And collectively, we've decided that some of those messengers are not good and they should be banished. Banish them out of town. They're not supposed to be here. It's not okay to let those messengers come to you. It's not okay to feel those emotions. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that nuts? Isn't that stupid? You've been taught that. I've been taught that. We've all been taught that certain emotions are not okay. That's the human education. You land on this planet and people tell you, look, this is good, this is bad. If you feel this, you shouldn't be feeling this. You are ahead on Earth curriculum. You are ahead on Earth school. You know that all your emotions are messengers. They're messengers to you. And if you reject your emotions, how are you going to be able to listen to them? All your emotions are messengers. They're telling you something. And if you think it's inappropriate to feel them, you can't receive the message. I shouldn't feel anger. Jealousy is a terrible thing. No, shouldn't feel jealous. You should feel jealous. You should feel angry. And more important, realize that you feel angry. You notice the difference? I am angry. I feel angry. I notice there's anger in me. There's anger. You notice the stages? Because if you're so involved in anger and jealousy that you become the emotion and you live it, you can't hear what the emotion is trying to tell you. Because then you're usually fighting it. I shouldn't feel this way. And then you notice, okay, I feel anger. I feel it. Then you notice, okay, the emotion is there, but you are also there to witness it. When you're angry, you don't witness anger, you are anger. But I feel angry. That's a great step. You notice your own emotions and you're aware of them. There's your awareness and your emotion. You made a little gap there. And then you just notice there's anger here. It's not even personal. It's a reaction, a guidance. And then you can ask, hey anger, hey jealousy, hey fear, what are you trying to tell me? What message do you have for me? But you can't receive the message as long as you're still in the emotion. And you're so deep in the emotion, you become the emotion and you act it out. Or if you reject it, if you say, I shouldn't feel that way, this is inappropriate. I'm too spiritual to feel anger. I shouldn't feel jealous. I learned this. There was a quote on Instagram. I saw it. You shouldn't feel jealous because it robs you of your own joy. Something along those lines. I read that quote on Instagram. It told me I shouldn't feel jealous. My mom told me I shouldn't feel jealous, but I feel jealous. I shouldn't feel that way. And then you argue with yourself. Let the jealousy be there. Let the anger be there. Let them be there. Because as long as you're fighting them, you don't know what they're trying to tell you. How could they? You're banishing the messengers. You're banishing the only messengers that can tell you about about your life, your direction, your focus. Who else is going to tell you except your own emotions? And then you override the messengers that life sends you of these beautiful emotions. You override them with your conditioning. Oh, I shouldn't feel angry. Oh, it's terrible to feel jealousy. I shouldn't feel fear. Fear is guidance. Listen to it. And just replace it like, I felt the fear and I did it anyway. It's like I felt the guidance, but I didn't listen to it. It's ridiculous, right? Don't let your fear stop you. Don't let your guidance stop you. That's all it is. That's all it is. Fear is guidance. And people try to fight their guidance, overcome their guidance, banish their guidance. It's ridiculous. You see what you're doing? People told you fear is bad. People told you jealousy and all these things are bad. And now you're either banishing them or you're overcoming them. I overcame my fear. You overcame your guidance? Really? I felt jealousy and angry, but I pushed it away. I shouldn't feel those emotions. Life told you through the emotions of jealousy and anger that you're out of tune. It's a beautiful message life is sending you. And you're like, no, don't want to hear the message. Push it away. All your emotions are messengers. Oh, you know what's happening? You think that the message you're receiving is a judgment on you. That's what's happening. You think that if you feel anger or jealousy or fear, that describes you as a person, as a fearful person, as an angry person, as a jealous person. You think that is who you are. You're mistaking your guidance with who you are. That's not who you are. That's the guidance along the way. And we describe people as an angry person, a frustrated person, and it's not who you are. It's your guidance. And you're afraid of your guidance because you think that your guidance defines you. You think that your guidance says something about you. I shouldn't feel this because then I'm an angry person. I shouldn't feel those emotions. No. You're a beautiful expression of life. You're a beautiful being. Your life showing up as you. And your emotions guide you along the way. But you mistook your emotions for a judgment on you. And you were told, you overrode your whole guidance system thinking it's inappropriate to feel those things. They're your guidance along life on this journey. They're your messengers. They're here to help you. But you can't listen to them. You can't receive that guidance as long as you think it's inappropriate to feel it. As long as you keep pushing those emotions away. Commercial break, sponsored by myself. If you want to wake up happier, get your free messages from life. Think of it as your almighty penpal, sending you daily encouragement. It's free, and you can sign up below. Thanks so much. How could your emotions ever tell you what they need to tell you? How could they give you the message if you keep rejecting them? Your emotions are not a judgment on you. They're a guidance for you. You've learned to reject your emotions because you think they brand you a certain way. But how could a message from life, because that's what emotions are. Emotions are messages from life to you. How could they be inappropriate? How could they be bad? And how could they be a judgment on you? Your emotions are not a judgment on you, on who you are. Your emotions are guidance for you. You've just learned to take them personally as this is who I am, or as a judgment on you as a character. That's not what it is. It's guidance for you. And how could guidance and the message from life be inappropriate? That's never something to be feared. Don't be afraid of any message that life is sending you through your emotions. Allow yourself to feel them all, and by feeling them, you will know what they're trying to tell you. Only through that. Everything else is ignoring the message. And it will come again. The message will come back knocking again on your door. more and more until you listen. Because you can't put them, you think you can push these messages from life away. They will come back till they are heard. Your emotions will stay with you till they are heard, till they're listened to, till they gave you the message they needed to give you. It's not a judgment on you, it's guidance for you. Wait before you go. I gave you free will, so I can't force you. But I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button and that little bell. And thank you for watching. And thank you for being here on planet Earth. It's a lot more fun with you around.